Hello, and welcome to the final episode of Coaching Coffee.
50 episodes later.
50.
That's a lot of really awesome OCR training content. We've covered just about everything. Any question you can have about OCR, how to train for it, how to fuel for it, all those things, you can find it in one of these 50 episodes.
Pretty much everything's in there. Everything from suspension trainers to grip strength training to running, endurance, race strategies, like mentality. Golly. That's exhausting to think about it.
Yeah. But we're very happy to provide this content because it's awesome to see athletes progress and get the most out of their races, because sometimes it just takes a small tweak in pacing or a small tweak in how your form is on an obstacle, and it can make a huge difference. Cut off several minutes, increase your pace, or just get you to finish the race if that's your goal, and that's fine.
100% obstacle completion, whatever the goal is.
Yeah, and we love to hear that type of feedback too when somebody says they watched one of our videos or when they do our workout programs and they've seen a ton of progress. That's why we do it. It's our passion.
If you don't have your coffee, by the way, you should get it. We're having, I got apple crisp coffee flavored.
'Tis the season.
Yeah,
After all,
I've never had it before. It's light, is what Luke said. It's light.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good way to describe it.
The
Not a whole
flavor
lot
is
of flavor.
good. But for some reason, and I'm sure there's a reason for this, like pumpkin coffee, pumpkin spice coffee, French vanilla coffee, I like those too. Hazelnut's good, but they're always light. And I'm a dark coffee type of person, so I'll add in the flavored ones every now and again, but I usually try and go as dark as possible.
I wonder if they use the light because it is less strong of a flavor and it won't overwhelm the flavor they're adding.
I'm sure there's
I have no
a reason.
idea. That was just a hypothesis.
Either
But
way.
it tastes, it's good, but it's not great.
Yeah, it's okay. But either way, our content is great, and that
Yeah.
is what is important. So after all these episodes, we hope you've really enjoyed watching everything. We hope you've learned a lot. If you have any questions about anything, or you're confused about something, whatever, reach out to us. We're all over Instagram. We have our email addresses on our website. So, excuse me.
info@triofitnessocr.com.
Yes. So feel free to reach out to us with any questions you have. If you have questions about our programming, if you want to start training with us, go ahead and ask that. We have information for that on our website, but I know sometimes it's better to talk in person. It's quicker that way, right? And you learn more that way. So feel free to reach out if you have any questions about anything we're doing.
We greatly appreciate you watching. And if you have watched this long, you've had at least 50 cups of coffee. You should have had a cup of coffee every time.
Hopefully you didn't watch it all in one day and you're sitting here shaking right now like, okay.
And you would have. Yeah, well, we did
don't
an episode
recommend
on
that.
caffeine too. You shouldn't have done that. You
Yeah,
shouldn't have
see?
done it.
I mean,
but
come
maybe, actually, that episode was pretty far in, so maybe they got to that one and they're like, oh, I already had 35 cups of coffee.
Not recommended. Not recommended. But if you've liked our content, if you find it valuable, please share it with your friends, share it on Facebook or whatever. We'd love to have more people watching and more people engaging.
Yeah, and kind of like Luke said, we have Instagram account, Trio Fitness OCR. We have a YouTube account. If you just type in Trio Fitness OCR, it will come up. We're like the only one with that name on there, thankfully.
Yeah.
Out of the
pretty
billions of
unique.
content people on there. And then TrioFitnessOCR.com. We are actually, in the near future, and actually by the time you watch this, it might have already happened, launching a new thing on our site.
Yes.
OCR Training Camp.
Yep. So what we're doing with that, and it's basically going to be a content hub for workout videos, training videos. We're going to have the coaching coffee in there as well for information. But
So if you're watching this, you might already have that subscription at this point.
Yeah, so it's going to be a subscription, and you're going to be able to view videos. So right now we're working on a weight vest series. We've done a TRX series, a tire series. So we're basically taking different items that you can train with: dumbbells, BOSU balls, physio balls, all these things that you might have at home or at your gym or wherever. And we're building little series out of them specifically for OCR, obviously. So these are all different workouts you can do to train for OCR using these different types of equipment, because that's important too. Your body needs the variety. OCR is a crazy sport where you're doing a million different things, so your body has to be ready for that. And so we're giving you all that information in our training camp for you to see.
Yep. Especially with the way things went this year. Hopefully they will never go this way again in the future with gyms being shut down and everything. A lot of people were limited in their access to equipment. So that's another reason why we wanted to put this together. We're using so many different pieces of equipment and using them in a variety of different ways. So if you can get your hands on just about anything, we'll have a series. If we don't have it already, we will have a series on it eventually. So it should be helpful for people in that way, especially as more people own equipment in their homes now, which is awesome.
I'm one of those
Fitness
people.
at home. Yeah.
I built a garage gym after all this happened, so
Yeah, you can't go without training.
yeah. And I mean, again, you don't need a huge amount of equipment to train for OCR. So we're really just breaking it all down. That way you have no excuses, right? If you have just a couple pieces of equipment, that's fine. You can still train for OCR with that, and we give you the workouts to do that. And we show you how to do them, the sets, the reps, and all that stuff, so it's all there.
It's going to be awesome.
Yep.
Man, I feel like I should say something else, but you know, I think I've already said like dozens of hours of things over 50 episodes.
Well, there's going to be more coming too, though. I mean, it's a
No more
growing
coaching
sport.
coffee though. I'm retiring. I'm
Yeah.
retiring.
Not stopping drinking coffee, though. I've been doing that for like 8 years. Yep. And so I don't think
I'm not going to say
stop.
you shouldn't stop either, and I won't say you should. So drink it if you want to.
There
we
we
already
go.
talked about caffeine. It's fine.
Wise words.
Yeah. I think that's about it then.
Yep.
This has been the least informative training episode of Coach and Coffee.
But it's still good
awesome.
information,
Yeah,
because we
that's
told you
right.
about our training camp, which
That's
will
right.
be available soon.
And if you
so-
are a member of it currently and you're watching this, thank you very much.
Yeah.
That's it for the entire Coach and Coffee series, and we will not catch you for it again.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you.